Good morning, my dear friends. You got Gord, your hurtin' hippie, and thank you for watching. It's Friday. It's a holiday Friday for this family. We have Thanksgiving weekend coming. Not something that I'm going to take part in this year. We're not having turkey or anything because Pasha's away with his mum for Thanksgiving. It's her year, and I am lazy. Let's leave it at that. I also thought I'd have an unboxing today. It isn't showing up. So that won't come till next Tuesday because it's a long weekend here in Canada, our Thanksgiving. I'm not sure what it is for all of y'all. I should have checked before I did this. I have a couple of things I want to do. I want to show appreciation to all of you. We have had some fun and maybe stress in the comments, and we have so many new subs that I just want to reiterate to everybody that I love you all. I appreciate you all. Every single one of you is what makes this channel grow. We talk in comments, we talk outside of comments, we share our difficulties, we even talk on both sides of the aisle to try to find that common ground. And you know what, friends? We're not always going to agree. I have quite a few people that misunderstood my opportunity for unity, and that happens. I mean, we all come from different places. We read and see things differently. We quite often we can all look at something the same way and see something different. So I understand it. So I only want to reiterate to all of you that I don't care if you're on the left, I don't care if you're on the right, I don't care if you're a centrist, I don't care if you are a libertarian or spaghetti noodle or God. You know, it doesn't matter to me. You're a human who has lived your life on this earth, I think, and so therefore I want to know you. And if you haven't lived on this earth, make yourself known. I want to know you more. But I don't dislike people having differences of opinion. I just want to reiterate the rules because Google, YouTube comes down hard on people about bad comments. I don't allow swearing in my comments or totally outwardly insulting the other. If someone insults, I'll say something. If someone swears, I'll remove it. Because if I don't, all of a sudden Google comes in and takes control. I don't want that. I don't want that. So everybody, take a few minutes, breathe, and figure out how to comment where you won't hurt someone's feelings. But, friends, it's life. Our feelings get hurt. If they do, step back and realize you own that. It's your feelings. People can't control your feelings. People can't control how you respond to them. They can only, you know what, I could put a statement out there, and I will. I don't think George Bush is the animal people say he is. I know I'm going to get a few of you, all the way from Europe, the US, and here in Canada, who are going to say, you know what, you're way wrong. And you all are not only entitled to your opinion, you can find an awful lot of facts to back you up, because opinions are based on facts. They're still opinions. So I don't want to go deep into that. I just want to say that video was not about whether George Bush is a good guy or not. It was how somebody very strict in their liberal sense was saying, I can sit with my Republican friends. I can be friends with Republicans. it's okay. That was the gist of it. And maybe if I had used somebody else, but not a lot of stars are coming forward and saying that. Most people are coming forward. I mean, Joe Rogan, he's on the left. If he interviews somebody on the right, so many people give him comments, how dare you give that person a chance to speak? They're on the other side. We're all on the same side, the human side, my friends. So, again, a call for unity. Also, my friend Johnathan Taylor wanted to talk about Budtenders. Now, this is a difficult subject because all of us who live in legal areas have different regulations and restrictions, especially in Canada and throughout the US. I would love to see where everywhere Budtenders had were like pharmacists. They could tell you what medicine will work best with your ailment. They can give you some suggestions and you can sit and have a discussion with them. That has not happened anywhere that I know of. In Canada, all of our Budtenders are actually trained to say, I'm sorry, I can't speak about that when asked about medical questions. Why? Because in Canada, so far, the stores are recreational. There are no medical stores. Medically, you're supposed to deal with your doctor and go through the mail service, and that has not changed. And it is in the books to change. How it will change, time will tell. But it's going to take... when will we get there? I think we will get there. It's going to take a few years. I've always said a few years for studies to come out, the old stigmas to go away, so that our Health Canada and your whatever health region in the state you're in can look and say, here are some specific facts about different ailments and how cannabis helps them and what strain of cannabis helps best with what. Until we get full agreement in the medical area of life, in the medical arena, until we get fair, good agreement on, yes, strains are different, yes, certain strains handle certain diseases better, and this handles that, until we get there, you're not going to see any state or province put people forward like a pharmacist to help you, because the store's still out. The whatever is still out. They haven't decided the answers to the questions we would have. In many cases, I have answers, but very, very often I say, you know what, for me, this works. And I turn out to be fairly average, so if it works for me, it's likely to work for you, but you gotta kind of try it and see it, and sometimes it'll work better for others, that kind of thing. So I think for now, us who use it medically have to be who we are and be our own doser, our own decider, our own decision maker, however you want to say it. We have to control our own situation and become our own experts, and we're going to make mistakes. Thing is, we make a mistake with ourselves, we live with it. A doctor or a pharmacist or some bud tender makes a mistake with a person and they're going to sue, and that therein lays the rub. Nobody wants to take any liability yet. Even our medical suppliers, if you ask them about certain medicines, they'll say, you know what, you should check with your doctor. Nobody wants to take that chance yet of maybe getting sued. Should tell y'all, look at that. +6. No, -6. Feels like -10. It says it feels like -6. It does not. I don't know who's registered that. There's no wind, but it's cutting to the bone. It's cold out here. Why am I out here? My little boy's in there. He just woke up. My other guy isn't awake yet because he works later today. So we're taking it easy. And of course, we end with little known facts, my friends. Always, always. One habit of intelligent humans, I wonder where we find them, is being easily annoyed by people around them, but saying nothing in order to avoid a meaningless argument. That's a terrible fact. That's not a fact. That's an opinion. That's what easily annoys people. What easily annoys me is people who walk too slow in front of me. And I'm one of those. If a polar bear and a grizzly bear mate, their offspring is called a pizzy bear. That I did not know. A pizzy bear. That's cool. Friends, you're going to have to stick around to the next video to find out what calling shotgun means. And you know what it means. Peace and cheers, love and harmony. Catch you on the other side. Thanks for coming along.